Hi, y'all. I just had to kind of jump in and trying to process everything that's happened or that I've actually seen in the last 24 hours online. And wow, wow. Um, I'm not sure where to begin. So let me start by talking about tariffs. Yeah, I think this video is going to be about tariffing. We all had a good laugh when we found out the penguins were being tariffed, and became less amused. Well, those of us on the left were less amused when we realized how deep these tariffs were going to hurt the U.S. financially, the wellness of the people, and listening to multiple people suddenly realized they weren't going to be exempt from what was happening. The promises that there would be Doge checks. Anybody heard of anybody's sister's guy who works in her office getting a Doge check yet? Yeah, I didn't think so. The companies and places are, sorry, the companies, the places that were doged were places that were looking into Musk and causing him some problems. Well, Musk has a lot more on his plate than we even know. There's a lot of trouble coming his way. No, I'm not going to support his stuff anymore. I'm not supporting him. Bezos, none of them. But the tariffs, the on again, off again tariffs. What fun. What a game. And we're playing this spinny wheel of where will the tariffs land on this time. All right, let's start with China, which, again, very incoherent. I'm too old. I can't remember, can't hear well. Very tired, slumped over Trump. And he can't bring it together verbally. He's just babbling. If it's not word salad now, we were playing number salad. So we can understand how numbers could be confusing to him, given I believe it caused him some problems in with his taxes and in New York. Call me crazy, but then on top of it all, he says China was closing factories and people were revolting. No, they weren't. I wish I could remember where I saw it, but there was somebody who was in China and asking people on the street about the tariffs, and they knew nothing about them. Yeah, that's kind of the block that, communism has on this kind of stuff. The people don't see what's going on. Nothing closed. Nothing. I mean, China's dealing with other people. They don't even need the soybeans anymore. They got other people, other trade deals. But it's hurting those big brand name businesses that import their shit from China. Oh well. So Trump's got to make a deal because MAGA is jumping up and down. But more than MAGA, the billionaires and trillionaires who are funding him are jumping up and down and saying, what are you doing? I guess they kind of realize now he's not the financial genius he claims to be. But let's go on with the dementia and genius and loving people who are uneducated. Let's discuss the country of MATTEL. The country of MATTEL, who he is now tariffing. And he goes on a long rant about it. And please, MAGA, don't tell me he was just joking. He was in it, full-chested, puffed out. Don't like that country. So if the tariffs are supposed to bring business back to the States, how does MATTEL fit in? Because the country of MATTEL is located in a building in El Segundo, California. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, I think I've passed over from the panic and, oh my God, what is going to happen next, to if I don't laugh about it. My God, this stuff does not make any sense. This man needs to be impeached, or the 25th Amendment needs to be invoked. Something needs to happen because, oh my God. The country of MATTEL. I guess they're going to get together with the Penguins. Have a great one, y'all.